This time of year, a lot of people are staying inside, perhaps getting a little stir-crazy, so you might be looking for a new hobby or a fun way to spend some time indoors.
Well, how about a hobby that's easy, fun, and maybe even a little profitable?
I like it.
I like it too. I recently got to visit the professionals at Gall Sewing and Back Center, a place that offers so much more than just sewing. It's a one-stop shop that has something for everyone, and if you've lived in West Michigan for quite some time, you're probably not a stranger to Gall Sewing and Back Centers. I'm standing here with the owners, Margaret and Van. You have such a unique history that's been around since the 1940s. Why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, that's correct. Our store did start in 1946 with Fred Gall down on Lower Plainfield. Today, it's grown quite a bit. We have this main store here. We have one in Wyoming by 54th Street. We have one in Lansing. We have one in Muskegon of this type of store. We also have outlets in Manistee, Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, Ocala, Florida. We're working on one in Alaska. It's grown a lot over the years.
You know, one of your biggest parts of this one-stop shop is your sewing machines. You have a huge selection, not only one of the largest in West Michigan, but one of the largest in the country.
Yes, that is true. And we started with sewing machines. We've been doing it from the time that it was a necessity for the ladies, all the way up to today, like it's a big hobby that maybe Maggie can tell you a little bit about.
Sure, Maggie. We do know, like Van said, it used to be a necessity back in the 40s. Now it's becoming more of a hobby for people of all ages.
That's true, and we have classes and things for the younger all the way up to the more advanced, and both not only in learning beginning sewing, but like I said, into the advanced sewing. We have classes that teach sewing in garment construction, quilting, heirloom sewing, the crafters, home decor. So we have something there for everybody.
Wow, you have so much here that has to do with sewing, but we know that there's so much more. Okay, we all know what these are. Everyone needs one, everyone has one, but you have such a huge selection. Tell us why it's different.
Well, we have the variety of vacuum cleaners to be able to suit everyone's needs, from hardwood floors to tile into the thick plush carpetings.
And even with our great selection of vacuum cleaners, there's some that we do not keep in stock. There is no vacuum cleaner that we cannot obtain. Once in a while, however, for quality issues or service issues, there's some products we'd rather not obtain. There's an example over here of our heaters. Let me show you.
Okay, we're in the cold winter months. We're all thinking about staying warm. You have the perfect heaters.
Oh, we do. You know, this is something that we started selling about 5 years ago. You're not going to believe it. We've sold over 5,000 of these heaters. The Sun Cloud heater is the original heater. We have heaters from Rickard. We have 7 different brands of heaters. But you know, I mentioned there's some things we would not want to get someone.
Now tell us about why.
Yeah, because these heaters, today you can buy them on every street corner. But some of them really aren't safe. And we will not sell a heater that is not safe. The Sun Cloud, just as an example, some of the competitors here use something like this for their heat exchanger. It resembles a tin can. If they're overheated, they will melt. This here is the state-of-the-art heat exchanger, which has 200 air Venturis in it. It is absolutely awesome. We have 7 different models that we sell, and they're designed to make you comfortable in your home and save you money. They can save up to 50% or more on heating bills, depending on the application. And that's where, if you visit our store, our experts on these heaters will share the different information with you, show you what will work for you, and help you make a selection if it's going to work at all. And if we don't think it'll work, we'll tell you you don't need to buy one.
Wow, thank you so much. You truly do have something for everyone. And for all of your sewing and vacuuming needs, we're here at Gall Sewing and Back Centers.
You know, sewing is something that I've always wanted to try. I love to make little hats and things for my girls. My mom is a great sewer.
I've seen her work.
Yeah, you saw my daughter's Halloween costume.
So cute.
In addition to that, she's made pillows for my home, window treatments, and any kind of thing. And you can actually spend a fraction on what you would buy in a store if you create it yourself, go and get the fabric and kind of design it, put your own stamp on it.
Right. I mean,
it's a great hobby.
My family, we don't have a lot of sewers, but it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or, you know, if you've been sewing for years and you kind of got that niche from your mother and your grandmother. And like you said, it's such a better way to, you know, get that investment. If you're making it yourself, you can tailor it the way you want to instead of buying retail.
Yeah, it's a good way to save money, and so you can actually learn to sew too. It just takes 4 easy classes that Gall is offering. There's 2 different classes to choose from. Either make a laptop quilt class where you can learn quilting skills, or you can choose a garment class where you will complete a simple garment.
Yeah, that's so neat. And you can choose either the project for $239, so $239, and they'll give you all the materials that you need. And at the end, you will have a completed project and your very own brand new $400 sewing machine at no additional cost.
Yeah, there's a lot to be had there in that offer. There are 4 classes, each 3 hours long, and again, you get the sewing machine at no extra cost to you. That's a pretty great deal. Call Gall Sewing and Back Centers. We've got the number right there to reserve your spot, and mention that you saw it on 8 West to receive an additional bonus.
That's right, and as Van mentioned, they have 4 locations in the area, 2 in the Grand Rapids area, 1 in Lansing, and 1 in Muskegon, and we'll put all of their phone numbers and locations up on our website with more information as well.
Nice. Okay, a lot more 8 West to come. Don't go away because we'll be right back.